Today, we'll be looking at teaching the whole child. We explore pedagogical practices effective in the primary classroom that stem from two learning theories, behaviourism and constructivism. We take into consideration both children's well-being and their academic outcomes. We will also discuss some of the classroom resources that can be used in assisting these teaching strategies. So what do we mean by the whole child? A common phrase used in Steiner education explains this well, describing the whole child around the head, heart and hands. That is, the head being the cognitive, memory, attention, learning style and thought, heart being feelings, emotions and relationships, and hands the physical, health, nutrition and the motor skills of each child. So how can we effectively teach the whole child, keeping them content, involved, happy and learning? Classroom management plays a vital role in the smooth running of a classroom, improving both the well-being and academic outcomes of the students. The theory of behaviourism can help. Create a harmonious environment by reinforcing the behaviours you want to encourage, such as sitting quietly while the teacher is talking, following school rules, and showing care and respect for others. Routines and clear expectations allow children to feel safe and relaxed within their environment, which in turn promotes successful learning outcomes. There are lots of different reinforcers you might like to try. A concrete reinforcer like a sticker on a reward chart, or, depending on the healthy eating policy at your school, a lolly. A social reinforcer. Never underestimate the power of an encouraging word, a smile or a gesture. Most children thrive on their teacher's approval. Alternatively, you could try reinforcement by way of activities and privileges, such as a period of free play or the freedom to choose a partner. Peer relationships, particularly in the upper primary years, are highly valued. Children, especially those with disabilities such as autism, respond well to visual cues. You might like to set up a rewards chart in the classroom to promote good behaviour, or perhaps a traffic light system to remind children when their behaviour is becoming inappropriate. These kind of rewards assist in generating constructive behaviour in your students, helping to establish positive relationships and associations. Behaviour theories can also be applied to learning. Computer programs such as Mathletics and Spellodrome reward children as they complete each task, and they can be a great resource to use in the classroom. Find out what kind of programs are available at your school. Just a few points to remember about the stimulus-response relationship. Let children know your expectations. As children mature, you can use delayed gratification. And punishment and reprimands can also act as a reinforcer, so be careful to monitor the influence of your responses to all kinds of behaviours in the classroom. Constructivist learning theory also provides us with teaching strategies that assist in the primary classroom. It is based on the idea that learning is a process of construction, new ideas building on existing knowledge. During this process, students should be actively engaged, learning through questioning, experimentation, research activities and involvement. Collaboration and discussion of ideas is an important component of constructivist learning theory. So where possible, allow time for reflection. Arrange the classroom to promote group work and the sharing of ideas. This will not only enhance learning, but build strong relationships between students. Allow children to lead their own learning. Get to know each child in your class, understand their prior knowledge, and use their interests as a starting point to engage and expand their learning. Constructivist learning theory harks back to the notions of an old Chinese proverb. Tell me and I will forget. Show me and I will remember. Involve me and I will understand. Constructivist theories also support authenticity of learning, an important factor to consider in our quest to engage students. Project-based learning is one teaching strategy that embraces the ideals of constructivism. Project-based learning is hands-on and student-directed. It promotes investigation, improves critical thinking, motivation and collaboration. Project-based learning often happens in small groups. Design a classroom that allows areas for children to work together. Consider setting up whiteboards they can use to flesh out their ideas. And arrange tables so it's easy for you to move around the room and provide assistance and direction to each group. It could even be that the children's first project, given some guidelines, is mapping out how their classroom might look. But the beauty of project-based learning is that it doesn't have to happen in the classroom. It's a teaching strategy that can truly embrace the whole child. So get students outside, active, interacting with their environment and involved with their community. Project-based learning can be designed around real-world problems and the interests of your children. So think outside the box. I really hope you've enjoyed this little video covering some of the teaching strategies you might like to use in your classroom. Remember that good academic outcomes are strongly linked to student well-being, so always aim to teach the whole child.